They don't need to break you. They just find the cracks already inside you, the ones you hide from everyone, the ones you deny even to yourself. That fear of being alone, they see it. That need to be loved, they target it. That guilt you carry, they weaponize it. They don't overpower you. They infiltrate you. Slowly, quietly, intimately. They become the voice you trust, the hand you reach for, the approval you chase. And once they're inside, you start bending to keep them happy, shrinking to make them comfortable, explaining yourself for things that never needed explaining, apologizing just to end the silence, smiling so they won't get upset, and calling that peace. But it's not peace. It's silent control, disguised as love, as patience, as compromise. You stop asking questions, because every question makes you feel guilty. You stop needing things, because your needs become too much. And now you walk carefully, like one wrong word will make them leave. That's not love. That's emotional blackmail. But they'll call it understanding. They'll call it you being sensitive. They'll call it everything but what it really is. A system, a trap, a quiet cage you helped them build, and now you sit inside it, with the door wide open. But you don't leave, because you think it's your fault, because you think walking away makes you selfish, because they've made your strength feel like betrayal. But here's the truth. Anyone who controls you through fear doesn't love you. Anyone who silences your voice doesn't deserve your loyalty. And anyone who sees your wounds and keeps pressing them isn't healing you. They're feeding on you. So stop bleeding for people who wouldn't give you a bandage. Stop shrinking to fit their comfort zone. Stop calling their control your destiny. You are not hard to love. You are just surrounded by people who loved power more than people. But you see it now. You feel it now. And that awareness is your escape. You don't owe them another explanation, another apology, another second of your silence. You owe yourself freedom and the courage to take it, even if your hands shake, even if your heart races. Walk anyway, speak anyway, choose yourself loudly, because now they don't own you. Not anymore. They'll try again, not always with force, sometimes with kindness, with I miss you, with I've changed. But you'll recognize the pattern now, the sweet words that come before the silence, the smile that hides the storm, the apology that has terms. You've seen it all before. And now you believe your gut. Now you trust your discomfort. You don't need proof to leave. Pain is evidence enough. They'll call you cold. They'll say, you gave up. But you didn't. You outgrew the lie. You finally chose truth over fantasy. And that's terrifying for them, because you were easier to control when you doubted yourself, when you needed their love to feel whole. But now you're rebuilding without them, brick by brick, with boundaries, with silence, with truth. The version of you that bends is gone. The version of you that broke is gone. What's left is raw, honest, unshakable. You are no longer trying to be understood. You are protecting your peace, even if it means standing alone, even if it means losing everyone, because not everyone is worth keeping. Some people only stay to keep you small. Some people love the version of you that doesn't say no. But that word, no, that's your armor now. That's your boundary. That's your liberation. You don't argue with them anymore. You don't explain your worth anymore. You don't shrink to fit their approval anymore. You just leave, quietly, powerfully. They won't recognize this version of you, because this version doesn't need their permission, doesn't crave their attention, doesn't fall for fake apologies. This version knows that peace is better than validation, that silence is better than fake love, that being alone is better than being used. They underestimated your strength, but pain builds warriors. And you were in training all along. Now they'll watch you rise, without needing revenge, without looking back, without proving anything. Because healing is the loudest revenge. Growth is the quietest scream. And peace is the ultimate power. You gave them enough. Your time, your tears, your trust. Now give yourself everything. Your loyalty, your compassion, your protection, your truth, your love. Because now you finally belong to yourself.